Steve Harvey's journey is a powerful story from Cleveland. It's about dreaming big, navigating a long, challenging road, and the importance of accepting help while never forgetting those who supported you along the way. Before the world knew him as Steve, he was Broderick Stephen Harvey. Born in 1957 in Welch, West Virginia, his family moved to Cleveland when he was young, a city that quickly became his home. Harvey grew up on Cleveland's east side. His connection to the city remains strong, so much so that in 2015, East 112th Street was officially renamed Steve Harvey Way. Despite his success as a communicator, his early life wasn't without obstacles. Harvey has openly shared that he struggled with a severe stutter when he was a child. Even at the young age of 10, Harvey knew what he wanted. He famously wrote down a clear and simple dream: "I want to be on TV." Before he was an international star, he attended Glenville High School in Cleveland. This was the foundation long before the Apollo, before Family Feud, and before his rise to fame. His academic and professional path was far from a straight line. He attended Kent State and West Virginia University, illustrating that success isn't always about a traditional, linear journey. While he worked many roles, his time as a carpet cleaner in Cleveland would eventually change his story forever. Success often requires a helping hand. Rich and Becky Liss, who owned a local furniture store, gave his carpet cleaning business its very first contract. Sometimes, all it takes is somebody saying yes. The Lisses didn't stop there. They continued to help him reach comedy opportunities he couldn't have otherwise afforded. It serves as a reminder that believing in someone is a deeply practical act of support. Nearly 3 decades after their initial support, Harvey reunited with the couple. His emotional reaction proved that even with global fame, he never forgot the people who helped him succeed. The jump into professional comedy began in 1985 at an open mic night in Cleveland. This was the moment his dreams started to materialize into a career. He jumped from his job into the unknown world of comedy. The lesson isn't to quit your job impulsively, but to commit fully when a direction becomes real. The road to success was difficult. There were no guarantees, very little money, and times when he had to sleep in his car, but he persevered through the hard times. Comedy is truly an engineering feat. You perform, you listen to the audience, you rewrite, you travel to new stages, and you repeat the process. This cycle of continuous iteration is how you get better. Years of relentless repetition built the performer who was ready when the big break arrived in 1990. He entered a national comedy competition and secured a path to the legendary Apollo Theater. The Apollo Theater became a pivotal stage for Steve Harvey. It was here that he transitioned from a working comic to a household name, showcasing his talent to a national audience. The loop comes full circle when you realize that the kid who once struggled to speak had transformed into the man confidently holding the microphone as the host of Showtime at the Apollo. By 1996, he achieved a new milestone with The Steve Harvey Show. Spanning 6 years, this chapter established him as a television star, and, of course, features the iconic big hair era. His career continued to climb with the cultural phenomenon known as the original Kings of Comedy, featuring a powerhouse lineup of legends who redefined stand-up comedy for a new generation. Taking on the role of host for Family Feud proved to be the perfect fit. It combined his skills as a comedian and a host with his natural ability to connect with people. Harvey's career is a masterclass in reinvention. From stand-up to television host, radio personality, author, and mentor, he proves that your first successful version is never your final version. Ultimately, the Cleveland kid achieved his dream of being on TV through persistence. Dream big, do the work, accept help, and keep going. That is how you turn a local journey into a global one.